Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2, Habsburg Millennium. Where we last left off, let's tone speed down just a little bit. Where we last left things off, realm-wise, not much has changed. Gebhard has become basically a superhero. From taking over the reins of a failing rebellion, he has gone on to become a crusader, a falconer, a mystic. He's studied the stars. He's got a copy of this crazy book he found in the desert from some old dude named Ibrahim. It's been a crazy life, and he's not even 50 yet, so he's doing well for himself. What other holdings do we have? Savoy, I guess. Really, taking a look at it, now that Gebhard has his family in line and he's got himself a wife, it would be a good idea to start getting him a little bit of a wealth base and a prestige base. So I am going to grant him the title County of Savoy, include all lower titles. There we go. He's not going to get the duchy title, because then he'd become an independent. And I don't want to lose land yet. But I might take a look at it depending on how the later stages of Gebhard the Strange's life goes. Because if we shoot a duchy title down and, break it up for a decade at most, I don't see that being too bad. And it gets Gebhard even more prestige and wealth, theoretically. Although the AI control over Gebhard the younger, Gebhard the Younger, he might inadvertently decide to start a war with the Empire. Should be a bad idea over Valais, because the Emperor, Mr. Justman, should just hand it over. And I'm sure on episode 1 of this recording session, I was informed how to actually request a title from a liege. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get to that for a little while. But that's okay. Oh, Byzantine Empire's cut in half now. That's never good. How's India looking? Relatively stable. There's good-sized chunks coming out of that. The riders from the east haven't really come that far west yet. Kumania, I guess, is the closest, but they've been here all along. And really, it looks like the Byzantine Empire decided to take them on. How's Russia doing? Are they still a chieftain? They are. They're still tribal. I'm sure they'll come around eventually. Suomi have done incredibly well. And, I wonder, are there still... There's still Norse, like proper Norse. That's incredible. I wonder how long Sweden's going to let them survive up in the north. Let's go ahead. No, just... There we go. So, we're basically waiting for our Chancellor here to get a good claim on that chunk of land, and then we should be able to get 3 in total holdings from Provence here, I think. Will it? You can claim on the title of Duchy of Provence from minus to minus, or by minus 30 for a very long time. Dude loves me, though. He still won't give me money. It's that free investiture, but I don't want to really... I haven't used it, but I don't want to go against it. I guess we could look at... Well, obviously this man here came along for the ride, although I think it would be better... We'd be better suited to pick someone a little bit younger, maybe? Maybe Nicholas, my son? I'd rather not go for a son, if I'm honest. I'd rather go for a nephew. Although he should not be anywhere near being a bishop. But we'll do it anyway. There we go. Appoint him. Get some Habsburg blood, potentially as a cardinal. We'll see if we're able to pull that off. Well, I mean, if we want to speed up the process as well, we could try to be a bit of a jerk here to Bishop Otto of Basel and pull a little assassination. I think we'll let time work its course. Are you independent? No, you are a part of the Duchy of Provence, or you're a vassal of the Duchy of Provence. So if we were to claim that title, we'd still have to fight for it. And we'd have 3 freaking duchy titles, which is not what I want. I want to snag the kingdom title before I pick up a 3rd duchy. Because that duchy, it's gonna cause some issues with vassal management. We're doing relatively okay. But, oops, vassals. I wouldn't say well, no, we are doing pretty well. We're in the green for everybody, which is good. So we're feeling better. That cold we caught, it's not going to stop us. We're mystics, damn it. Well, we got the money, and while I'm remembering, let's boost the barracks. Then we'll save up for the keep next. And then once we get the keep, I might look at saving up the cash to build a 2nd castle in Aargau. A daughter was born to Herbert von Habsburg, my nephew. Welcome to the world, Yuta. And yeah, I do like the idea of having multiple holdings in the same county. Just, especially if it's your capital, because you get, you know, all the troops raised there are instantly going to be at the height of your technology. Which is just, you know, that's just good. Count Lambert of Bern has provided me with proof that Count Luitbert of Grissens has been viciously slandering me. Luitbert of Grissens, you're getting vicious rumors. So I'm going to keep this info to myself. I'm going to assume that you're not going to be pulling off any craziness. And that's just internal politicking around from my vassals. It's going to take 2 years to build that barracks. It's a very long time. It does give us a lot of time, though, to save up some ducats. While we slowly get the claim going on for Calquier. For Calquier. There we go. It's going to be the focus of this episode, is seeing how many times I can pronounce that holding differently. It's probably going to be a lot. Don't bother keeping count. Never a shortage of troops. Let's take a look at the grand old political map view here and see how things are going. Now, the independent Flanders still kicking around. I'm sure Franconia here and potentially Bohemia are going to get swallowed up again. Possibly Lombardia as well. Once we get... See, now here's also the trick, right? Is that once we get that king title, with the crown laws of the empire, right, it's not going to stay with us. So I would like to figure out a way to get rid of that. Let's see, is there a faction we can start to do that? Seniority, succession, Gavelkin, lower the crown authority, independence. No. I suppose if we lowered the crown authority, we might be able to? Let's see, though. How many people like the Emperor? He is fairly popular. I think what we would have to do He's fairly popular and he's fairly young. I think we'd have to wait it out until, you know, we get a new emperor who probably won't be popular. To the diligent Crusader Gebhard, may you live in harmony and contentment. We would like you to back our plot to kill Bishop Philibert of Sitten. No. I'm not going to willy-nilly get involved with murdering holy people. I'm a Crusader. Granted, I'm a Crusader who's all about the, appointment of my own bishops, so, you know. We'll get you up in here. You're going to be a great spy master. I've started to feel that turning the other cheek is stupid. An eye for an eye seems like a good way to live life. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices, and luxuries such as glass and jewels filled the town square with their wares and shouts. Fairs are fun for all. Do we want to risk getting stressed? I don't think... Well, no, you know what? Let's do it. And you didn't. You became kind. Gebhard knows how to live life, man. He knows how to avoid letting the finer things in life get to him. We should all live a little bit like Gebhard, really. What do we got? A righteous imprisonment. Why? What did you do? Oh, you're the target of an assassination attempt. Nephew, son. Really? You better end your plot. You ended your plot. Good. Don't freaking kill family, man. That's... Shouldn't have to explain that. Kids these days, you know, back in my day, when I was fighting for the lowering of the Crown Authority single-handedly, by the way, for the benefit of the entire realm, I didn't think about assassinating my cousin. It's just not how life works, man. I think it's fair to say I'm never going to become Spy Master of the Empire. Perhaps we could go for something else. Chancellor, Marshal, Steward, or Spy Master. Really? That's... yeah. Maybe Marshal? I don't know. Spy Master would be nice just for the plotting options. But I have a feeling it's not in the cards for Gebhard. Daughter was born to Herbert and Princess Andalusia. What else is going on in the world? The Fatimids here and the Muslim world is kind of in shattered. We are definitely going to use that. Let's pause it. I just want to take a look, you know, like... Oh, well, I guess they got some land in Anatolia now, so it's... This whole area of the world right now is just kind of a big old mess. I was going to say the same for Germany and Italy, but once we do that, it's not that messy. Well, Lombardia will be coming to the fold relatively quickly. Let's see... Coast of Nice. Does your holding over Poembio and Vienne. So who are you? Well, we got the claim on the land. So whoever winds up holding it, as long as they're not French, which looks like they might be. Although you're going to war with them over that. And that's it. So that makes sense. And you can take that. It's the rest of this that's got me concerned. And I'm not going to bother going to war now. Because, I mean, obviously the Duchy of Dauphine holds the holding that I need to take. So we'll wait for that war to be over before we go for that. Hopefully we don't lose the claim. That would suck immensely. So we'll figure that out. Jihad for Jerusalem. What terrible news. Although I would think, oh, well, Jerusalem's also in a revolt? So is it the full Seljuks who are after you? Where's your capital, Seljuk? There we go. Nope, that is definitely not the capital that I was looking for. You! No, you're not at war with them. So Jerusalem might be able to pull out a win, because they're just going up against the Sunni Caliphate. I can't even tell if this guy's got land or not, so it's fine. Jerusalem might hold on, although the revolt that they're fighting internally, you know, this is never good. Sancho, you've died comatose in bed, but thankfully my grandson is sitting on the throne of Castile. We got our barracks built, which is good news. We'll let those new troops filter in and should give us a slight advantage going up against what's left of the Duchy of Provence. The Duchy of Greater Poland. So I'm guessing we got some good news for the Empire up there. What do we got? Press de jour claim against Valais. Hey! Can we actually do that, or do we have to go to war? Yeah. See, that's ridiculous. Transfer your damn... No, because that's transferring to me. Or me transferring to you. I want you to transfer to me. This guy should be my freaking vassal. Kill, kill, kill. Revoke, revoke, revoke. None of that is what I want. So what about in here? No, none of that is what I want. You need to be my vassal. I am your de jure liege. Because that's not what I want. I want him to transfer to me. But I can't see a way that that's going to happen. Because those are all my vassals. So, freaking... give me the man that I need, damn it. Like, do I need an intrigue focus? I can't request it. What am I focusing on anyway? Learning? Well, that's fine. We can switch it on to that. And then I guess we might as well spy on the Emperor, see what we can learn. Hey, my niece Beatrix has come back. You were married to some guy who's now dead. Okay, well, let's find you a new husband. Anybody matrilineally? Who holds land? Probably not. Okay. Rank then. Let's go with a count of... well, you are freaking old. Alright, let's go with you then. There we go. The Pope is dead. Long live the Pope. I feel it would not be in my best interest for Beatrix to get married to that guy. Really? Maybe you picked a different wife and you should regret that. Man, I don't know. King of Bohemia. That sounds like fun. No, I'm sure he's up to something. Like not giving me land that I need. Or am entitled to, that is. Why is this war taking forever? Just end it. And why would Delphine siege down holdings that aren't what they need? We could all work together here, guys, and dismantle Provence effectively. You start sieging down the wrong lands and it's not gonna work. How many men have you got there anyway? Okay, so you've fully got that land in your control now, and you're marching into France. You don't want to siege down the land and the holdings that you need to siege down to win? I mean, I guess from an AI perspective, it's smart because I can't take the land that I need to take. My brother passed on today. It's a rough day. Let's go with you, Eldrich. You were probably walking along into Spain with me, which is fun. And because marshals can't be commanders for a reason I don't really understand, I like the new commander system where you can assign them, but I think you should still be able to take your marshal and lead troops with them. It's kind of odd that is not an option that's available. You're not even going to siege, you're going over there now. Again, land that isn't part of the war goal. At least theoretically, this should be easy to siege down once things are done. I found out nothing new and useful about Kaiser Hartmann of the Holy Roman Empire, but as my shady informant pointed out, there's nothing preventing me from making stuff up. I don't necessarily... I think I'll spy on someone else. And honestly, at this stage, if I could, I would like to spy on him, but we gotta spy in our own court, I think. Or not in our own court, but in our own realm. Which kinda... I don't know. You should be able to spy on people. Damn it. Fine, let's spy on you. There we go. You should be able to spy on people within your diplomatic range, I personally feel. But that's just me complaining about minor little things. Things that would basically just make my life incredibly easier. I found out nothing new or useful about Maingold, but yeah, you know what? He likes to bathe in the blood of virgins. That seems... possible. Since we've got the claim, let's sow discontent in Valais. Because he should be my vassal. By law. Maybe I need to make Savoy my primary title to be able to press that? I don't know. That wouldn't make much sense to me. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Count Maingold and now often stands guard outside the door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? For enough gold, he might be able to persuade to get rid of Maingold violently. I don't want to get rid of him. I want to slander him. Because killing him is just going to cause the land to go to Hartmann. And I don't want the Emperor to gain land. I want this to go to me. What do we got up now? We got you. We got the auto plots though, so... auto stopping of plots should stop Otto's plot. Ha! Okay, Delphine, can you just, like, finish this up, please? It's frustrating. Yeah... that's fine. Can we change focus yet? Yeah, we can. So we're really... well, spying does seem to be more suitable to us. It's just, it's not all that useful. We'll adopt the Marshal's ideas. As a focus, there isn't much you can do. Revoke the county of Mantua. Whoa, what's going on here? Not much. Just one revocation of title. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the Empire's getting involved in Verona here. Trying to solidify its position in the old kingdoms of Italy. What do we got? To the great Duke Gebhard, peace be with you. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call to arms against us. Or call to arms against blank. I would really like to know who I'm going to war with. War against the tyranny of Kaiser Hartmann the Just. What do we got? Otto of the Holy Roman Revolt. Let's let this tick by just a little bit and see who else joins the revolt. Because right now, it's not looking that tempting. I don't think I want to stick my neck out for this guy. Declined. Wow. You are good with the money. We don't want a Khan. Portuguese Duke, Greek, Dutch. Okay, let's go. A Greek Count is pretty useless. A Portuguese Duke might not be bad. Did you decline that? Looks like you did. Okay. Well, fine. I don't want to get involved in anything that far east. So let's go with the French Duke then, or Count. My snoops overheard Count Mangold of Valais as he told shocking lies about his rightful liege. How should I use this information? Inform his liege of the... Because I don't want... Well, I don't want to start a faction unless I can start a faction that gives me my proper holding. But it doesn't. So, really, we'll inform the liege. Kaiser Hartmann of the Holy Roman Empire was grateful and upset about the evidence I provided against Mangold, and will use it to blackmail him out of factionalism. The things I do for the stability of the realm, really, my lord, you should give me the vassal who will allow the duel, who I deserve to have. You look like you could get a nice... yeah, that is pretty good, actually. And you're German, right? Yeah, so that's just fine. We'll stick with that. The Pope is dead. Long live the Pope. Hurry the freak up, Dauphine. War's been going on for decades, it feels like. Well, maybe not decades, but certainly years. At the very least, we're going to have a bunch of fresh troops to throw into the mix. We'll send that off. Our ducats are doing okay, but for what we need to build, you know, we're about a third of the way to building a new castle. Then we'll have to improve the castle. A diet of bread and water does not satisfy anymore. I need something else. Something delicious and filling. I've broken my fast with wine and quail. That sounds like a very delectable breakfast. Yeah, sure. We'll roll with it. Waking up in the morning, dining in on wine and quail, that is decadent to the extreme. Well, maybe not the extreme. You'd have to add some hollandaise sauce to that quail, or the wine. One of the two. You need some hollandaise sauce to make things decadent. Can we end this war, Delphine, please? Yeah, it's pretty pointless, isn't it? Because spying is... I mean, there's certain situations where having that as your focus really does help. It'll really give you a good old-fashioned boost. Like if you've got someone you need to break out of prison. Other than that, spying isn't all that useful. All right. Well, that war's done. You, sir, with your alliances of nothing, except for maybe the Duke of Lombardy, who I'm not concerned about at all. We're gonna take some of your land, and you're just gonna have to deal with it the way you will. Let's get our forces up, And we'll... Actually, no, we'll put him in Geneva. We can call in allies. Who we got? Swabia, you want in on this? Yeah, you do. And the Count of Württemberg, you want in on this? Yeah, you do. What? The Upper Burgundian claim on Foucalier war has ended as Berthold von Riefenfeld joined the war as attacker. Do you have a claim on it? No, we're still... I'm so confused. No, not appropriate. Never a shortage of troops. It's lovely. Come on, army, let's get together here. We need a court chaplain, so we will go with that dude, who seems to be relatively skilled in his court chaplain ways. Improve religious relations with El Papa. Come on, guys. The realm of Cumans have built up something. Let's merge you all together. Make sure we got the leaders we want. Dieter, Baldric, and Gebhard. So we can put Gebhard in the middle and have Dieter on the flank. There we go. Into Savoy. That should stop that army in their tracks. Provence, you don't even know what you're getting involved into. Especially now with the Duke of Swabia marching on in here. Ready to do his thing. Food and supplies have been smuggled in, and with the beginning of the siege, I think this is going to be a great place to leave the video for today. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time.